Hi everybody, this is Tara Woodruff from CoachTaraWoodruff.com, and I wanted to make another video this evening. So we'll call this day something. It's my first night back in my old room. You might recognize it from years gone past. So I'm making a video also with my daughter's laptop because my desktop has to stay in the other room. It's so crazy. It's just where the computer is set up. My desktop is not Wi-Fi enabled, so I can't just move it in here. It's kind of strange. Maybe that's going to be the hardest part to get used to, is that when I want to go on my computer, I got to be in someone else's room. And then when I want to go in my room, I've got to be on somebody else's computer. So going from laptop to desktop all the time kind of drives me nuts. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about something recently that I just kind of noticed that, it's something that we probably all know, but it was something that it just occurred to me. I know that it's common for me to believe that we should be empathetic of other people, that we should realize that everyone's going through something. And then at the same time, on the other hand, I want to think that no one's going through anything and I want everyone to just be happy. And I noticed recently, I guess I did this. I'm not sure if it was me. I was just like, wait a minute. But it probably was me, where I was judging someone's level of discomfort. Do you know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying. When you hear someone is having discomfort in something, or that they don't necessarily have to be complaining, but you know that they're going through a level of discomfort, and you kind of judge it in your mind whether or not it's really discomfort. We have all sorts of reasons for it because of our different levels of experiences, because we know that what we thought was absolute flatline devastating at the age of 15 is not the same 35. And we forget sometimes that no matter what it is that the person is experiencing, that they are perceiving in some sort of mega growth kind of way, I'm going to call pain mega growth, we forget to just realize that no matter what it is, for that person at that particular point in time, that experience is ripe. It's real. It's not just something that they're making up. So, what I want to challenge you to do, of course, every time I challenge myself to something, I make sure I include all y'all in it. Is when we start to catch ourselves thinking things like, I wish I could put it into better words. You just never know what someone's going through. Recently, an experience of mine, I was having frustrations watching something happening, and from my perspective, things were just like, what the hell? And stop complaining. Jesus, shut up already, kind of thing. That feeling of like, whatever. I don't even want to hear it. And then kind of find out later that the person that acting all crazy is actually experiencing something that's totally like, really? And maybe this is where it's all came. Just when they say walk a mile in someone's shoes, maybe that's something that we should really consider day to day on different kinds of things. I know I'm going to start paying more attention, be more conscious of it. I'm going to look for a better way to feel about someone when they're suffering. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to bitch about the fact that they're upset or it's obvious or they're complaining. I don't care. Everyone's got to do it. We all do it. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to be more mindful of the pain. Be more, instead of judgmental, be more like, I get it. When you meet up with somebody that's being a total asshole at the store, you ever get that one person just. I know I used to be a server in the restaurant industry, and I was also a bartender for many years. And you will get this more than once a day. I mean, I really admire my restaurant touring experience and anyone that does that, because we have to deal with some people all the time, and way faster than anybody. Any of the biggest movers and shakers in this world do not have to deal with the kind of personalities that people in the service industry do, and how often and how many each day. It's pretty intense. You become an expert. And one thing I wasn't expert at when I was doing that job was I knew how to pull myself out of it and be for the person. So if the person was having one of those shitty days and treat me like shit, I absolutely knew exactly what was going on, and I totally, once in a while, I set them straight. I would get them back on track one way or another, and if I couldn't, then, they'd probably barred. It's just, it's really important for us to take that kind of restaurant touring attitude in our own minds when we are interacting with different people every single day. We are experiencing all of our own growth moments, and when we go to look on someone else as another human being and cast judgment even in our own minds about their pain, we're falling a little bit short of our humanity, because there's going to be times where you're going to look back at what you felt pain for yesterday and say, so it's about honoring each other and allowing each other to go through what we go through. And we can just be happy, and we can just shine our light, that's all. Well, this is my first video back in the pink room, and I'm definitely changing the light bulbs, and maybe I'll even wear makeup tomorrow. I took the day off of my face. No makeup. I love you all. Bye.